Best quotes by Robert Kiyosaki. I find so many people struggling today, often working harder, simply because they cling to old ideas. They want things to be the way they were, and they resist change. This period we are in now is a most exciting time, unprecedented in our world's history. Generations from now, people will look back at this period of time and remark at what an exciting era it must have been. It was the death of the old and the birth of the new. It was full of turmoil, and it was exciting. My rich dad was different. He made more and more money but paid less in taxes. He also had bankers and accountants, but he wasn't getting the same advice my highly educated dad was getting. Social Security. A social welfare or social insurance program commonly funded through automatic payroll deductions to subsidize persons in their old age and with disabilities. Buffett himself says, "Diversification is protection against ignorance. It makes very little sense for those who know what they're doing." When I ask the classes I teach, "How many of you can cook a better hamburger than McDonald's?" almost all the students raise their hands. I then ask, "So, if most of you can cook a better hamburger, how come McDonald's makes more money than you?" The answer is obvious. McDonald's is excellent at business systems. The reason so many talented people are poor is because they focus on building a better hamburger and know little to nothing about business systems. It seems that our paths in life are not found in our minds. Our path in life is to find out what is in our hearts. I have met so many people who say, "Oh, I'm not interested in money." Yet, they work at a job for 8 hours a day. That's a denial of truth. If they weren't interested in money, then why are they working? That kind of thinking is probably more psychotic than a person who hoards money. Businesses that do not require my presence, I own them. But they are managed or run by other people. If I have to work there, it's not a business. It becomes my job. Stocks, bonds, income generating real estate. Notes, royalties from intellectual property such as music, scripts, and patents, anything else that has value, produces income or appreciates, and has a ready market. I just want you boys to have a chance to avoid the trap caused by those two emotions, fear and desire. Smart investors understand taxes before investing. "No, not in reality," said Rich Dad. "If you want to learn to work for money, then stay in school. That is a great place to learn to do that. If you want to learn how to have money work for you, then I will teach you that. But only if you want to learn." To wake up in the middle of the night terrified about paying bills is a horrible way to live. To live a life dictated by the size of a paycheck is not really living a life. Thinking that a job makes you secure is lying to yourself. That's cruel, and that's the trap I want you to avoid. I've seen how money runs people's lives. Don't let that happen to you. Please, don't let money run your life. Many people believe it is smart to save money. The problem is that today, money is no longer money. Today, people are saving counterfeit dollars. Money can be treated at the speed of light. In 1971, President Nixon took the US dollar off the gold standard, and money became debt. The primary reason why prices have risen since 1971 is simply because the United States now has the power to print money to pay its bills. Today, savers are the biggest losers. Since 1971, the US dollar has lost 95% of its value when compared to gold. It will not take another 40 years to lose its remaining 5%. Remember, in 1971, gold was $35 an ounce. 40 years later, gold was $1,400 an ounce. That is a massive loss of purchasing power for the dollar. The problem grows worse as the US national debt escalates into the trillions of dollars and the US continues to print more counterfeit money. As the Federal Reserve Bank and central banks throughout the world print trillions of dollars at high speed, every printed dollar means higher taxes and more inflation. In spite of this fact, millions of people continue to believe saving money is smart. It used to be smart when money was money. More money seldom solves someone's money problems. Intelligence solves problems. Having been an employee all his life, entrapped in the mental maximum security prison known as job security, he did not know how to recover from his failures or learn from his mistakes, much less how to start over to replace his paycheck and his pension. Rich Dad encouraged Mike and me to know a little about a lot. He encouraged us to work with people smarter than we were and to bring smart people together to work as a team. Today, it would be called a synergy of professional specialties. Find mentors who have already successfully made the crossing before. Financial struggle is often the result of people working all their lives for someone else. My first day as an entrepreneur was not off to a very good start. It is said that the fear of public speaking is a fear greater than death for most people. According to psychiatrists, the fear of public speaking is caused by the fear of ostracism, the fear of standing out, the fear of criticism, the fear of ridicule, and the fear of being an outcast. The fear of being different prevents most people from seeking new ways to solve their problems. That is why my educated dad said the Japanese valued the power of the mirror the most. For it is only when we look into it that we find truth. Fear is the main reason that people say, play it safe. That goes for anything, be it sports, relationships, careers, or money. It is that same fear, the fear of ostracism, that causes people to conform and not question commonly accepted opinions or popular trends.